Imagine this. You graduate with strong cybersecurity skills. You have done labs, projects, and investigations, but when you apply for jobs, you cannot actually show your work. All you have is a resume, and that is where the problem starts. Hi, my name is Shivani. Today, I'll be presenting my idea, the BCIT Cyber Skills Portfolio Program. This idea focuses on improving how digital forensics and cybersecurity students show their skills to the employers. I'll start with the problem and why it matters. Then I'll explain the solution, how it works, and the benefits. Finally, I'll give my recommendation. Cybersecurity is growing fast. Companies need people who can actually do the work. Because of this, employers expect real and practical skills. They don't just want theory, they want proof. At BCIT, digital forensics and cybersecurity students do a lot of hands-on work. They complete labs, assignments, and technical tasks. But there is no system to keep or organize that work. So even though students learn skills, they don't have a clear way to show them. This leads to a few key challenges for the students. So it becomes hard for the students to prove their skills when applying for the jobs. A resume is not enough for technical roles. So students may lose opportunities even if they are capable. To understand this better, let's look at what employers expect. Employers want to see real work. For example, investigation reports, technical analysis, and problem-solving tasks. They want to understand what you can actually do, not just what you say you can do. So, the issue is not that students lack skills. The real issue is how those skills are presented. Now, let's look at a solution to fix this problem. To solve this, I propose the Cyber Skills Portfolio Program. This is a structured digital portfolio that students build during their program. Here is what this portfolio would include. Students would collect important work from their courses. This includes reports, lab exercises, technical analysis, and assessments. Basically, the real examples of their work. This helps students show what they have actually done. Next, let's look at how this would actually work. The process is really simple. Students complete their work, select key pieces, and document what they did. They include tools used and the results. Then they store everything in one portfolio. One important part of this process is verification. At this stage, instructors review and approve the selected work. This makes the portfolio more credible. It shows that the work meets proper standards. So why is this approach effective? This approach works because it focuses on real practice. Students learn by doing, not just reading. And when they can show real work, employers trust that more. Now, let's look at how BCIT can implement this. This program can be added to the existing courses. We don't need to create new courses. We just need to organize and structure the work students already do. And the good part is, this is very practical. This idea is also realistic from a funding perspective. The grant can support the digital platform, faculty guidance, templates, and early implementation. Because the program builds on existing coursework, the funding improves what already exists instead of creating a separate system from scratch. For students, the benefits are clear. They can show real work instead of just listing skills. They improve their chances of getting jobs. They become more confident. For BCIT, this improves the program. Graduates become more job ready. It also strengthens the reputation of digital forensics and cybersecurity program. Based on this, here is my final recommendation. I recommend that BCIT implement the Cyber Skills Portfolio program. It is a practical solution and it directly improves student outcomes. To conclude, I will leave you with one key idea. Students don't need more skills. They need a better way to show them. These are the sources I have used during my research. Thank you.